Welcome back to CRL Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Ethan, also man, Three Flashes.
Hello.
And, I have to, Ow! It split all over me! Got monster over me, god damn it. Well, that's a good podcast.
Yes, definitely.
Obviously, thanks sponsor, Northeast Texas Storm Chasers.
Northeast Texas Storm Chasers is a small group made up of 5 chasers throughout the Northeast Texas region. Cover any and all severe weather events that affect their area, no matter if they are out in the field or behind a phone on the couch. You can guarantee that this group keep you and your family safe and prepared for all modes of severe weather. For more info and or questions, please visit their Facebook page, Northeast Texas Storm Changers, and be sure to click that like button. Thank you for supporting our podcast.
Alex, you're the GOAT. But today, not today. Yeah, it is today. I'm dumb. Today we have 2 guests. We've been having one the last 2 weeks or something like that. So we have 2 this time. Just, spice up a little bit, We, all 4 of us, currently in the SRX lobby, by the way. Just fucking around on it. And,
Great game.
Yeah, it is a great game. It's better than Astro 5. That's something I'm fully on board with, the fuck E5 train. So, but yeah. Without further ado, Flash, who do you want to interview first?
We could go with either one of them, whatever you're feeling, even.
Okay, so one of them. We'll just do a back and forth one because
Yeah,
we'll do what we did with me, with party with me and you during our podcast. We did for us too.
Okay.
So our 2 guests tonight are Texan Joker 69. Love the name, by the way. And Kiss the Fox, aka Sean Mullins, who's been on the podcast like 1,000 fucking times at this point.
What's going on, guys? Woo.
Hell yeah! What's up, boys?
Hey, good to be here.
Hell yeah! We supposed to have Mike Feltz on the podcast, who is the IRDO Truck Series champion. But I think he got drunk and fell asleep. So.
Yeah.
So, he told me earlier he was gonna be drinking. So I'm assuming he got drunk and fell asleep on YouTube.
Well, these things happen.
Yeah. But as always, Sean came through. Someone came through and helped because last time it was
Sean.
me and
That
someone
is
was
well
Rock
said.
came through.
Sean always comes through.
Him and Rock always come through, no matter what.
Yes, Rock. Yep.
We try to be here.
Hell yeah. Tex, you want to start? As we're starting this SRX live, by the way. Texan, so I have a question for you since we're starting this, interview off right.
All right.
When did you start league racing, and what NASCAR game or racing game in general was your first race game you've ever played? I could include Need for Speed and all that. It's not just NASCAR.
First racing game would be NASCAR 98 on Nintendo 64.
Ooh.
I feel young.
Yeah, I was young.
More and more, we're getting these NASCAR 98 answers, though. It seems like a lot of people, that was their first experience with NASCAR on a console.
No, you said 2 Fox? Your first experience? Oh shit.
First racing experience? Or
Yeah.
Oh god, my first racing game. I'm showing what an old timer I am. But the first racing game I ever played was actually called Turbo, and it was on ColecoVision, and in the arcades about 1980 or 1981. I was probably 3 or 4, so that's how old I am.
And
this isn't to make you feel old, but actually my dad talked about that game a lot, and ColecoVision in general, he had one too. He always used to tell me about that. So
you make me feel old real quick. I have no clue what the fuck that is. I was not born yet. I think Sean just died.
What was cool about that game is there was actually a steering wheel in the arcades with that game, and then you can have a home version that actually had a steering wheel that you could buy with it in 1980 or 1981, which was crazy back then because everything else was just little sticks and things. But you could actually get a steering wheel with that game if you had a ColecoVision. It didn't have any force feedback or anything, of course, but back at that time, that was pretty darn amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Sounds amazing. Do you know if they still have it on Amazon or whatever? Because I want to try it.
I have not seen. I mean, you can see people on YouTube that have ColecoVisions, but I've not seen a ColecoVision for sale anywhere online or anywhere in. Oh
I'll say
God,
50 years.
probably in 20 years.
Jesus, that's almost as old
Yeah,
as I am.
they are very pricey too if you find them in complete editions. I know eBay does have some listings, or at least they did, but they are pretty rare.
I mean, it
One of the
predates
rarest
it.
systems.
I mean, it predates the Atari.
Yes.
So,
I had the Atari.
Yeah, so I mean, the ColecoVision was pretty much before or around the first Atari, so it didn't have as big of a following, but honestly, I think the games were better. But
Yeah,
it just didn't.
I
It just
liked
didn't
the Duck
last.
Hunter game on Atari.
But now the
I
first
shot
game.
the dog.
Now the
You
first
actually
game
know
I
about
fell in
that
love.
Duck Hunter game?
Mhm.
That's surprising.
Oh wow!
That
Yes,
had
it
it.
is.
I
Now,
had
the
the
first
fucking
racing-
original Atari downstairs.
I think I said this on the first podcast that I was on. The first NASCAR game that I ever played was the first NASCAR game ever made, which was Bill Elliott's NASCAR on the original Nintendo, which came out in 1990.
Before
I
Flash was born.
remember
Flash is
reading about
old.
that. Yeah. Well, that's quite a bit older than me, even a few years. But
Yeah, so that
10
was
years
the
older than
first
me.
only 4 years older than me, but still a
27.
26
27 this year.
this year, and you're 21 this year. So
I
yes, sir.
can legally drink
I can do math too.
alcohol. We can do a drunk podcast. Oh wait, no, we can't. Flash. Thanks for ruining it.
But yeah, Bill Elliott's NASCAR. That's kind of was the equal to Mike Tyson's Punch Out. That's
Yes.
when that came out. Yep.
Yes.
Who's Mike Tyson? I'm kidding. I know who Mike Tyson is.
And then right after the Bill Elliott's NASCAR game came out, the Days of Thunder game came out a couple months after, and that was the second NASCAR game, a theme game that came out. And that game was unique because in that game you were stuck inside the car with the inside car view, just like you have in Heat that you can use. So in that game you were stuck inside. You didn't have any other views except that view in that game, which is pretty neat.
Nah, it's like Irish thing. Pretty much.
Yes. Yes, just like that. And it being 1990, it was pretty crazy.
If I bet.
Well, let me
as
ask you if
we
you know
have
of one that was mainly in the arcade, but they actually released it for the Xbox 360 arcade a while back. I have it. It's the Daytona USA.
I have it
yes,
too.
man. Oh, I went to the arcade all the time back when I was
That's
in
just
college to burn up money for that game. That game's so awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
it really is.
Yeah, I burned up lots of money in the old arcades in college with that in the late 90s.
Try to get the record time or whatever, the high score record time for the track.
Yes, yes.
I will also talk about. Are you all in the boxing at all?
Yes.
Okay. So there was an event earlier this week, I think it was. Well, there was two.
Well, it was
the Logan
Sunday,
Paul Mayweather fight was last week, and then the TikTok versus YouTube fight was this week. Did you watch the fight at all?
No.
I didn't watch it.
Okay, so it was an 8-round exhibition fight between Logan and Mayweather, right? Logan lasted all 8 rounds.
Which
all 8.
That surprised a lot of people, I have to say.
Yes.
Now the best part is, Mayweather's gonna fight his annoying little brother, Jake. So.
Have they announced that officially?
Mayweather wants to fight him.
Yeah, and so
after
does
the
Jake,
gotcha hat thing.
Mhm.
And then this week the TikTok versus YouTube thing, whole ordeal type shit, whatever went on. YouTube won every fight but one. Because one dude didn't fucking train, who fought Jake Paul the first time and almost beat him. I'm flying.
The thing that shocks me about these fights with him is I'm not taking anything away from him as a fighter, but I've
Jake?
known yeah,
He's
I've
an
known
asshole.
several. I've known several boxers personally, not like heavyweight guys, popular guys, but I've known several boxers in my life, and I've known guys who thought they could, like at high schools and things, they have like exhibitions back in the old days for just everyday guys who thought they were tough could go in and fight real boxers, and every time they would go in there and they would get their heads knocked in within a minute. So that's what shocks me about this. Not that
That's the thing, though.
Paul
He's I think he's either 2 or 3-0 professionally.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm just
he's
shocked.
4-0 professionally, technically.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
is
even like wrestlers. I mean, wrestlers are tough people. They're very athletic. But we're talking about getting in the ring with someone who is trained to be a boxer and knock your head off. That's somewhat different. So I'm very shocked that he's able to stay in there.
Yes, he had a wrestling background in high school. Him and Logan both did. But
So hats off to him for that part of it.
well, fuck that guy. But hats off to Logan for saying fucking
and that's
Mayweather
the thing
for
too.
8
They were
rounds.
saying that he was like Mayweather was making sure he didn't get knocked out. He was holding him up. I was like, well, he did wrestling. What you saw Logan doing was because he took he was
instincts.
Yeah, it was instincts, because he was a wrestler. I mean, he was not about to get knocked out. I mean, he did get hit quite a bit, but he lasted.
Surprisingly. No, and then FaZe Jarvis, the other night, fucking knocked the fuck out of Michael Lee, which was hilarious.
Yeah, I actually did not see that fight.
There was memes going around everywhere that they're like, because you know how FaZe Jarvis got banned from YouTube, Fortnite, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There was like FaZe Jarvis out here fighting this dude, like it's the dude from that banned him off Fortnite. Jarvis is small, right? And he fucking has power, bro.
Yeah.
But since we're playing SRX, what y'all think of the SRX race last week?
Yeah, the debut.
I didn't watch it, but
I thought it was really cool. And the fact that they don't have any spotters, to me, made it really cool too, because the drivers have to actually drive the car, and they have to watch for things themselves. I thought it was just like a good old Saturday night short track race.
Yep.
Well, and that's what they said. They wanted to seem more old school, and so they did without spotters, and I thought that was a really good decision by that SRX team to do that. I mean, that was really made it interesting, and I'm looking forward to this weekend's race on the dirt. See how those cars
in Knoxville, right?
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, it's at Knoxville.
Y'all want to go to Knoxville right now?
We can. I'm publicly pulling for Bill. I'm a Bill Elliott fan back in the old days, and I'm very excited that he's in this.
Well, I'm
I'm
pulling
glad
for
to see
him
him back in a car. Oh yeah, we know you're pulling for Vegan.
Yeah, I think
Shocked
it's
there,
cool
right?
to see her. I think it's cool she's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
Shocked I picked her, right?
She might run pretty good too. I mean, it's dirt.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be the youngest in the field, so.
Yeah, she had. I don't know. Honestly, I'm thinking Biffle might have that. Honestly, Biffle might have it. Greg Biffle.
Oh. Does he have a big dirt background?
No, but he's the most recent driver in the field that's raced on dirt, other than Haley.
Oh.
True.
Oh, around.
He was doing dirt races last year a little bit.
I wouldn't sleep on that Ernie Francis Jr. He's gonna be pretty quick this year too. I mean, even though he was used to being on the road racing side of it, with those what are they called, IMS or the
IMSA.
Yeah, IMSA cars.
Yep.
So he's looking pretty quick on these.
I wish we had an IMSA game.
I know, that's one.
No,
That
Project
and
Cars too.
an
But
up-to-date IndyCar game would be nice as well.
yeah, it's called Project Cars too.
Well, a specific one for that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like how F1 is, IndyCar Codemasters would be awesome as well as.
Speaking
MC
of
games.
F1, there's the game coming out in like next month, Flash. For F1.
Oh yeah, we're having a new F1 game. Speaking of, it always brings me to it. When the hell are we gonna get the announcement for the new NASCAR game?
You won't. Because they saw how popular SRX was. With no announcement at all. You really think them the money hungry bastards at 704 is gonna, allow them to leak the game early? Game's done though. It's been done.
Yeah.
But
You still think we're gonna get that September release, or you think sooner or later?
I'm thinking so.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, me too.
Looking really forward to it.
Yes.
Well, wait as long as we have to get it.
Oh yeah.
Just really wanting it.
I can't wait to drive the fucking 5 car.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
He
Larson
does-
will be in the game.
Heathen's number 5 car. He won't have to run a custom anymore.
Oh, it's okay. I'm going to number 5 in PSCS too. I'm gonna give turn to the 9.
Ah,
So it's pretty fire. Joker, you haven't talked in a while. Focused at what?
Racing
Trying
his
to plan-
car, he's racing.
Fair enough, I guess. Going to Knoxville today, boys. I forgot we went there in NASCAR. We went to Knoxville because of, there. But trucks are here next week, aren't they? Next 2 weeks?
Yeah,
Here
well, aren't they,
soon.
yeah, before July, or like right around the start of July, I think. I think
Yeah,
that's a
soon.
big reason why Deegan is in this field, to get a little bit of experience at Knoxville and just make an appearance with SRX too. But I mean, she'll get the laps around Knoxville, and then she'll be in the truck. I know it'll be completely different, but at least
Seat
be on
time.
the track. Yeah, seat time's always important.
yes. Well, when Texan gets when he gets quiet, you better watch, because then I already yell when he'll be talkative at the beginning sometimes, but then
No, he
later in
lags
the
out.
race you can't even get him to talk.
Cussing the car
can't-
because it won't turn, and then I
Like
get
I can-
quiet.
Like I can even say, Texan, are you okay, man? And nothing, just
Damn.
just dust blowing.
Oh, did y'all leave the lobby? I'm sitting here running around.
Oh, I am too. I am too.
I'm like, I'm doing
Right.
good. I'm in third now, and y'all done left.
I know, Flashes. I am too. I'm in 7th, and I was in like 12th, and I didn't know y'all had left.
They put in Knoxville.
Yep.
I'll be running NASCAR lobbies, but there's a thing called Joker that might lag out because heat servers. So
Heat
There's
servers
something-
in my
there's
internet.
something
Yeah.
We realize there's something that happens around 10 o'clock Eastern every night now, or give or take a little bit of time, and there's it's almost a second that the entire screen stops, and it stops for everybody, and we just can't. And it's affecting multiple leagues, not just us or a few. A
hey,
lot
Rock
of leagues are
NASCAR
reporting
followed me on Instagram.
it. Yes, sir.
All right. Shout out to
He's
Rock.
always-
Somehow he ends up in this podcast every week. Somewhere we mention it.
Or you can't not mention Rock
I
NASCAR
know.
podcast.
Yeah, you can't go without it. We can't go without mentioning it. We got to.
He's always
Got to.
watching.
Yes.
Always watching. Mike Wazowski.
Oh god.
What?
Your impressions and voices, Heathen.
About it? You don't
Oh,
like
nothing.
him?
It was yeah, definitely.
Oh, what a bitch.
Speaking
Oh, there you
of Rock, and
Voice impression,
we're going to
though.
talk more about our CRL side of things with the season openers we've had at Daytona this week. We'll get to that, but just want to shout out to Rock for doing that opening thing for us in that video, recording that video for us, that segment to start off our season. The Gentleman Start Your Engines. Really appreciate that, Rock.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was cool.
I know all the drivers loved it.
Yep.
So, mind you, I asked
Yeah,
me and Rock had that planned out for like 3 weeks before. When I said
Yeah.
in the chat, I'm up to something, and had the Pat McAfee thing, that's what I was up to. That and the possible sponsorship for this podcast, which you have not emailed me something yet, Flash.
Yes, sir. I know.
Well, you fucking hurry the fuck up before all spots clear up.
Yeah. Definitely. We'll have to get on that. Gotta remind me of these things, even. I forget
did.
easy.
All week. Mind you, Monday night. And PSCS, mind you, Tuesday night. And CRL.
I don't remember that. I have selective Alzheimer's.
I said dyslexia.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It's something I have.
There's
Alcohol.
so much racing going on now, including the things that I do. I'm actually having to put leagues and our racing on a calendar now. I didn't have to do that 6 months ago.
I always do that.
But I'm having to do it now because there's so much going on.
Oh yeah. I mean, and I really think when this new game releases, it's going to blow up even more. I mean, it's growing so much. Talk about it almost every week that it's getting bigger and bigger. Everything.
Yeah, I think
really
so. I think it's going to really grow the community a lot. I really do.
If it's good.
If it's good, if it meets our expectations, like we're thinking.
Oh.
Get off
We're
the
about
wall.
crashing here.
It's
Get
all
off the
good.
wall.
This is literally an interactive podcast, but not interactive podcast at the same time. We are all
Yeah,
racing.
everybody listening, they probably wish they could see what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all racing the better racing game. That right now.
Yeah, this is a great game. It really is. I've been behind it from the day it came out.
We all have.
Just
Us
how-
three all played together. Me, you, and Flash all played the
Yeah.
first day together.
Yeah, we did that first night, and I've just
And
been
Lucas.
supporting it. Yeah, I've been supporting it as much as I can. I love it. It's just an absolute great game.
Also, speaking of this SRX game, IRDL actually has the SRX or Kira has one, right?
We're doing a team league. It's a limited series we're doing. NASCAR X Series versus RDL. It's going to start July 11th on Sunday nights.
Oh shit!
Finish.
If I can make it, I would be in here. Bye,
Yeah, I
bad
remember
Joker.
you tell me. Yeah, I remember telling me you couldn't make it, so that's why I didn't
If I
ask.
can if I can make Sundays, I'd be here because I love the dirt
Oh
races.
yeah. Well, if it's successful, then we'll do it again.
It's not on
in
a Sunday, on a
August.
Saturday.
We'll try to do it a different night or something. And
Also, I want
because
to tell you right now something. Oh, after you're done talking, I want to tell you something.
I was just gonna
I
say,
think you're gonna be happy.
right now we're doing it team format, and what we really wanted to do is, if we do it again, we wanted to include possibly a team from CRL and the Lightning Series, which is our partner leagues.
Oh,
But if everyone doesn't like the team setup, then we can just do individual racers on the next one. It just depends on what everybody thinks is a good idea.
oh yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Heath.
So as you know, I run a PSCS on Monday nights, right?
Yes.
5th after the Knoxville race and Cup, which is our outdoor race. We don't have a truck race until like August.
Wow.
So that leaves up a month of me having empty Monday slot.
Wow.
And I know what race is Monday.
He's like, great, you
Yes.
come over and win every race.
Yeah. Yes. Well, you're welcome anytime. You're welcome while you're off. While you're off, you can come. That's fine. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Hopefully it's not fucking.
Come on.
I mean, this week's the road course over there, and
Yeah,
I'm
we're-
going over there, Flash. You know I'm gonna be there.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
we're
making me
definitely
want to
tired.
come over there and challenge you for some of those.
It's Canadian Tire road course. You're not gonna know.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're-
that's one of my best ones now. Not as good as you. I
And
can't
on
say that.
presets.
But, ooh. I'll be all right. Maybe.
Hey,
Yeah, we're gonna have a
man,
fun time.
man, the hour's right there. You can ask him, Flash. He's right there.
Yeah,
And we ha-
Yeah, I mean,
Flashes, Flashes, you're welcome too. We're always, wanting the guests to come
See,
and people to
Flash,
support
no,
us.
Flash is a developmental driver. He actually needs help.
okay, yeah, sure.
I do have
I
kind
do
of
need
a,
need developmental help on pit road. I'll say that. Get on pit road.
That's
Yes,
the
I
point.
uh,
He's
yeah,
been
we're gonna have a lot of
race.
fun. We only have 2 road courses on our schedule this year. Except, well, we do have Charlotte Roval, but I'm not sure about calling that a road course. I'm calling that something unidentifiable.
yeah, true. But yeah, I'd love
But
to
we
come
do,
over and
speaking of
run with you
Canadian
guys
Tire.
for some of the Mondays I can make it when we're off for our trucks.
Yeah, man, just let me know and we'll add you.
All right.
Speaking of Canadian Tire and help, I did have a cool announcement. The setup man Tom Willoughby has made a video for IRDL, and it focuses on the horseshoe turn at Canadian Tire to help out the beginning drivers, and I mean it can basically help out anybody that hasn't got a lot of road course experience. But he's focused on the really difficult turn at Canadian Tire, and he actually made the video for us. So if people want to check it out, most everybody knows the setup man. Anyway.
Yeah, speaking of the setup, he actually commented on one of the podcasts a while back, and I reached out to get him on the podcast and no response. So, yeah, he's a good guy though.
Well, reach out to him again. I bet he'll.
I reached out to him on
answer
YouTube.
Yeah, he'll respond to you. He's probably racing or doing something.
I probably have him on. I honestly, I think I actually have him on Facebook too. That's the funniest thing. Like, I think I have him on Facebook. That's the funny thing. As Sean just died because family said hi. Flash, any questions? Oh, you want to ask? Oh, not any questions. You want to ask? Anyone take over and ask questions for a little bit?
Well, I'm gonna ask Joker if he sees me in his mirror right now. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch you.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you, Flash. Do you see me in your front mirror on your windshield?
I can barely see
Heathen,
one of
I
you.
don't even see you, and I'm in second.
I'm waiting till the next week.
He's our
I
first
do want to
seat.
ask you, Texan, what do you think about your truck debut tonight over in CRL? I mean, you don't have to discuss who won, but you can discuss your run and your race.
Please don't.
We'll get to our who won and all that in a little bit for all 3 series. But just, how do you feel about making your debut over there? And, do you have some fun? And what do you think about the racing over there tonight?
Those guys were all assholes. I'm kidding. A heathen guy's a dickhead. Yeah, I know. The game fucked me tonight.
Was that question for me? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
He's focusing.
He's focused.
Yeah, I was. It was fun. I don't know. I always seem to shoot myself in the foot when it comes to pitch strategy. So.
We stop it early. Flash does.
I know I was stage 2. I think I finished like 9th or 10th. And then I was up there the final stage, and then I don't know. I pitted, I guess, too early. I didn't save enough, and yeah, just kind of shot myself in the foot.
Damn. Yeah, I was wondering what happened to you because you were doing fast all damn race, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I adjusted on it, and then it got like stupid loose, so I couldn't really draft.
I saw that from my angle. After I got going after sitting in the fucking going like 10 miles an hour for like 8 laps straight. Again, fuck 704. And there goes Sean pulling away now. Sean's a sandbagger. I feel like, Sean, I've heard that term come around a lot, by the way, at least, especially my racing career, because they're like, oh, yeah, you're sandbagging.
Yeah.
And then, because like out of nowhere, last stage, I am good. After the first time, I'm like, shit. And I'm like, no, I'm just natural shit.
There's some people said that to me a few weeks ago when I won a race at Daytona. In the last,
Oh, you can't really sandbag at
like,
fucking Daytona.
Yeah,
you
no.
just stay there.
That's what I was saying. I was like, you can't really do that at Daytona.
No, you can like Homestead.
Yeah, right.
Or Vegas, but you can't do that shit anywhere else.
No.
It's really called saving. They say, why you sandbag? It's called, no, it's called saving my fucking equipment. Is what the hell it's called.
That's right.
Because I like having tires get in the room. Y'all are on bold motherfuckers. I have like 20% left at least.
That's right.
That's why I heard the wall.
Yeah, lay them back. And it's easier at some tracks than it is at others to do it. But if you're smart and you know what you're doing, you can do it.
How? I was smart until I fucking kicked the wall. Put the wall down. Right behind you. But not Fox. I want you to talk more about IRDL and what it's about, because we didn't really talk about that much last time. It's also grown since last time, so.
Yeah, we've got about 14 full-time drivers now, and about 6 part-time or guest drivers. Well, IRDL is we are a developing league, and our goal is to take mainly new drivers for people or drivers who don't have a lot of experience, and basically help them to grow as drivers. And we have drivers all the way down from guys who have never driven a lap or two in NASCAR games, all the way up to drivers that you would consider intermediate drivers who, have some experience like myself, but, they're definitely not advanced level or pro level or anything near that. Just good drivers. So, and we really pride ourselves on helping one another. And I was just talking about the setup man, and then we got Sammy Duchev, who is our driver consultant. So this league, IRDL, is all about helping one another and having a good time. And we have just a great group of drivers, and everybody who has come in and just like you and driven as a guest or spent some time with IRDL, everybody has really enjoyed driving with us, and more kind of really enjoyed,
I love driving with y'all.
Enjoyed the group of drivers that we had, and it's really everybody just respects one another a lot, and because everybody respects everyone so much and gets along so well, I think that's why we have drivers who are, Mike is really the best example I can give. When Mike Phelps first came in, he was pretty green meaning that he hadn't driven very much, and within a 3 or 4 month period, he went from that to really just staying really, really consistent. And although he didn't win a race, he won the championship by just being consistent. Right, yeah, getting those stage points. He always got the stage points, and that's what he did. And then the very same week that he won our championship on Friday night, the next Wednesday night, he won his first race in NASCAR X Series. So, again, that's kind of what we are. We're just a group of people, a group of drivers. The league is we help one another, and just like with Mike, if you're in our league, you've got everybody will help each other, and then we've also got pro drivers just like Sammy, and then now the setup man is even helping us with some videos and things. So that's kind of what we're doing.
You didn't include my name in the pro driver category.
And I was getting to you.
I know.
And Heathen, you've been Heathen, you have been just an absolutely great morale driver, meaning that you have come in, you've driven with us a bunch of times. The drivers keep telling me, DMing me and saying, when's Heathen going to come back? We love when Heathen comes. The admins keep telling me that they like you coming in. And just in the driver's chat, you always get everybody excited. I mean, you just being an absolute morale booster. And you kind of keep the party going. I guess that's the best way I can explain it.
I don't know.
Kind of keep it going.
I definitely do that.
That's a good way to explain it. For
Yeah,
sure.
you kind of keep the party going. So we just
My ADHD is too bad when I race. It
Yeah.
gets bad. So
I've got
y'all
it
do
too.
too. Yeah.
I've got it too.
And same can go for us personally. This podcast, like the whole of our deal, like last Sunday, for example, me and you didn't post the link in the chat right away, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Where's the podcast at? Like, is
Yes.
it like what happened to the podcast? Is it still going? What's wrong? Like, whatever."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Holy shit!" Like these people, like
Yeah.
they actually love the pod and actually
Yeah.
like want to are here for it.
I usually am
And it's
pretty
like-
busy
Awesome.
on. I'm usually pretty busy on Sunday mornings with family stuff.
I'm normally
But I-
sleeping
but
'cause
I-
I work 16
but-
hours.
Yeah, but I usually try to make some kind of time to post share it with the
Yeah.
driver's chat and on the Facebook page. Because if not, I will always have at least one driver who's DMing me saying, "Did Heathen put out the podcast? Is it coming out?" So I'm always trying to make sure that I share it a little bit after noon when it comes out on Sundays. Because I mean, everybody really loves it.
Oh yeah, I will say. Speaking of IRDL, one of your drivers actually came over with us last night. Unfortunately, he had power issues last night, but out of mind.
Oh yes.
He ran with us last night. You actually told me. You actually messaged me a couple weeks ago asking because he dude has a lot of talent,
Oh, he
a lot
does.
of talent. He just needs to unlock it.
Yes, he needs to stick with it.
Which, if he sticks with it, I think he can be great.
Yes,
I've told him this
that.
before.
Yeah.
So Flash, I helped him practice for Vegas a couple weeks ago, right? You wanna know how practice went?
How'd it go?
He ran presets, right? I ran my custom, and he had to stay with me, or not go a lap down before the stage ended. We ran a 100% race. He couldn't go a lap down, and
Wow,
he didn't go a lap down. Actually, I mean, he was half track behind me, but he didn't go a lap down. And
Wow, that's
that
amazing.
showed me that, and our setup for Texas is Vegas is pretty
yeah.
fucking good. It's a winning
Hell
setup.
yeah,
That won
it
their an early PS. It's early this year. It's a really good setup, and he stayed with me for 5 laps, and then he started on the bottom, which I told him I understand if you're comfortable on there, but don't. The outside's where you want to be, and then he started on the outside. And I mean, I pulled because his tire difference, but he was still clicking off faster laps every single lap. So, dude has
Alamine is
a lot of talent.
Alamine has been with us since the very beginning in January, and he took a little bit of a break I believe it was maybe in March. He took a little break off, and then he came back in April, I think, when we changed our name and everything, and he came back. And I mean, he's just one of those guys. There's a few guys that's in our league, and Texan is one of them who I really feel are just really talented.
Car
and if
C
they
as
stick,
well.
and if Car C is in a
Which Flash?
wow.
Remember running in Creepers League, a year and a half, 2 years ago?
Yes.
He was in that league with us.
Yes, he
Car C
was.
has some talent, man. Yeah, that guy is a great racer, and he races in real life too.
Yep.
He's a great racer, and I've been racing with him for a long time. The Lightning Series is where I started out, and I raced with him in there, and he almost all the time runs off and leaves everybody. He's on controller. He did have a wheel, but it broke, and he's on controller, and the guy is just a absolute great racer. He makes absolute perfect adjustments in the race. I mean, the guy is great too. So there's some guys in our DL that if they stick with it, they can go anywhere. They're that good.
So say one of our guys over in CRL, and that being Gator and Drake. If they stuck to it, I mean, they have. Gator and Drake are the two hardest working motherfuckers in CRL.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
Right.
and that's what it takes. And I get caught up in bragging about our drivers as people because as great as I think that our drivers are, the guys that I just mentioned are, and Texan included, are some of the best people that I've ever met in my life. And I'm 44, and I met a
No,
lot of
you're
people.
not. You're
And
24.
yeah, 24. But I mean, these guys are top notch guys. They could go
Rock's
anywhere and
18.
drive. Yeah, yes. But these guys could go anywhere and drive, and get along with people very well. And that's a huge trait because not everybody can always get along with everybody. But these
Oh, yeah.
Oh
guys are
yeah.
great. These guys are
Flash.
great racers. These guys are great racers. They have extreme amounts of talent, and they are awesome people.
And they are
And
very,
that's
very respectful.
they are the guys in our league. They're all that way. The drivers are in our league, and that's what I love about it so much. And we really try when we interview people to drive in our DL, we spend more time talking with the actual person than focusing because if they can't hold a line, we'll teach them how to hold a line because we're a developing league. But we can't teach personality. We can't teach people getting along
yeah.
with others. We focus on trying to get people that because I don't care how good you are, if you're not a personable person and can't get along with people, you can't go anywhere else and drive.
Yeah.
People won't have you.
I know one person like that, but I'm not going to mention his name.
But I can tell you for a fact that every single driver in our DL, I would not mind to go have a sit down dinner or to have a beer with those people.
I can't drink
Every
alcohol
single one
yet.
of them. Well, or a Coke,
Yeah.
or Dr. Pepper in my case.
Monster.
Or Dr. Pepper in my case. Yeah, there you go.
Speaking of that then, I talked to Asphalt Gator earlier about something. He wants to get as much track time as he can. I was like, let me pull some strings possibly. I was like, it's development over there. He's like, he's like, that's what I need. Gator has talent. He just needs to put a whole race together. And Flash can verify that.
He would be a great fit for over there too, and I mean he's got
100%.
a
And that's
great
no
personality.
That's no
and
hate towards Gator. He has an amazing fucking personality, and like he just needs to have that little extra boost, if you know what I mean.
Got you. Well, see,
So pretty much like what we did with Out of Mind, pretty much.
Yes.
He's
give
in his
him a
60s.
challenge.
He's retired, and he's just trying to have some fun and get better at the game. I think that would be.
Well, that's why we set up these partnerships with
Yeah.
with CRL and the Lightning Series and NASCAR X Series, so that we would hopefully have a place to move drivers up and back and forth if they needed to or desired to, or just to let drivers have more places to run, and they would still kind of stay in the family, which there's a lot of advantages to that. So have him message me on Messenger.
I will.
And I'll hit him up. I'll fix him up. We'd love to have him because we got room for technically 3 drivers that we have set aside for. If you look at the point sheet
Yeah.
on
I
our
see.
Facebook page, it says intra-league
Shit,
use.
I'll give up my spot for Gator. That's
that's fine.
much of a good guy he is, and
That's awesome.
like,
Well, that's what we're looking for, and the drivers who maybe just need to develop some more or even get some more driving time, and it's a plus that they're still in the family. That's a plus as well. And we're only on the second race. So we're only on the second race.
because you did Daytona last week, which I missed,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'm not
so-
missing this week though.
Yeah,
So everybody in
yeah.
IRDL, watch out. I'm coming to race Canadian Tire next week. I know I
That's right.
never tell people when I'm running over there because I like surprising them because apparently I'm a
Yes.
celebrity to Fox.
That's right. Oh yeah,
So
that's right.
I just don't. I tell Fox. That's all I tell. I'm like, hey, I'm showing up.
Yeah.
tonight." Okay.
Yeah, he pops in the party, and people are like, "Oh."
And I leave. I left because I joined the night y'all Daytona 500 and wished everybody good luck. And because that was it was this Monday actually. I joined y'all party. I was like, look, best of luck to all y'all guys, all y'all drivers tonight. You know, no matter what happens, lay it all on the damn line. And, you know, just know that everybody in this league is proud of everybody. And, you know,
Well, guys,
You're
Texan
so
is
making me want to run.
Texan is Texan was the first admin that I picked. So I'm gonna let you guys let him talk for a while. And
All
he
right,
can talk
Texan,
about RDL some as well.
Texan, are you not focused? Are you still focusing that hard? You can't talk, or because you're by yourself, you're 2.5 seconds back on Flash. So, are you good?
Got two guys right here in my front window.
I have no one in any window.
Slowly
One of
working
them
on
a lot closer because he just hit the wall. Man, I can't get off of it.
Yeah, and then I mess it up.
So, Joker,
Oh,
when
boy.
did you
Smack that
join
wall good.
IRDL, and how did you come to find IRDL?
Uh,
Well, before it was, I forgot it was before IRDL, but wasn't it the American and Canadian
It
one?
was called
It
Team
was-
USA Racing League.
Yeah.
I saw something on Facebook. One of the NASCAR
The
pages,
community page at Rock.
and so yeah, it may have been. I think it was. So I just kind of commented on it. You know, I never looked into really a league race or a league in general. And then Sean kind of walked me through everything, you know, what rules and how to get started, and it just kind of took off from there, and I fell in love with it.
Try not to. I told Fox the first night I ran with, I think it was Kansas. Something. It was.
Yeah, it was
some
Kansas,
trucks.
I think.
Yeah, it was
I
Kansas.
told him, yeah, because I was it out of mind. That was like, how the hell is he already behind me?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I'll never forget. I started dead last, and was obviously I didn't. They do on Sundays. They do practice. If you don't practice, you don't qualify. I qualify. I just don't race. And I just don't start in the front. I just forfeit it. But I came to the field and was running the wall like Kansas you normally do, and the whole time out of mind was just like, where's Heathen at? Where's the 2 at? Where's he at? Like,
Yep.
and then I got to, he's like, how the hell are you so fast? I'm like, I'm running the wall, and you're running the bottom at Kansas. That's why I'm catching you so fast. And then after that, he started running the top and stayed with me for a while, and then hit the wall. It's like Fox, like when, you know, he watches back my streams, I think any track now he watches back my streams, and I think he's told me he learned some things. Flash, you want to hear something funny as hell?
What's that?
This guy learned something from me at fucking ISM.
Absolutely, yep.
At ISM, bro. He learned something from me at ISM.
I
How?
couldn't even get around. I think I got a 4th place that night in the championship. I couldn't even get around the track.
I barely
hardly
won
at
that
all before
motherfucker.
that.
I blew a tire to line.
Yeah, I stayed pretty close to y'all that night, but I couldn't even hardly get around that track before
Well,
watching you.
Yeah, and you're definitely a lot better at ISM than you were Heathen back when we
Oh,
first. I think it
presets.
was. I mean, yeah, but we practiced that a lot recently. You know, in the ends of the seasons. You know, when we have to. So we got a lot of laps there.
Yeah. Not presets though, some customs we do. But thank God this year in CRL it's Auto Club. It's championship race, so that's gonna be fire. So, but yeah, Chuck, you said your first NASCAR game was what,
98.
98.
What was your first league race? The first game you played on, like, league wise.
Keep 5.
Oh shit, you're a baby.
Yeah.
Mine was E2.
Yeah.
E3.
Mine was NASCAR 09, as everyone already knows.
Cause you're fucking old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean,
will
not
say
as old
my
as me, but no, sorry, not as old as Party. Speaking of Party had a birthday this week. He turned like 55 years old, some shit like that. So
Wow.
I think.
Party
He's
is
a
not
young man.
anywhere near that age, but Heathen likes to think he is.
No, he definitely
Get
is.
off that wall. Go by me, Heathen. Might look to the wall here.
Lap the entire field. 4-3 lap. Let's go.
I was trying to stave you off, but I got on the wall there and couldn't get off of it.
I've been holding the wall pretty good the entire race, but I came lower because I saw you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said your first league race. Your first league was C5, right? 25.
yes.
I'm assuming
Heat
it was
5,
IRDL.
Yes. Yeah, it was IRDL.
So you're still a baby in this racing thing.
Yes.
Are you like 69 years old, or you just like the number?
No, I just got the number. I am 25.
I am 20. Flash is
Well,
27.
26.
7. Oh, I'm lying, dude. He's 27.
26.
And then, Fox over there is 24.
Yes.
So,
Okay, I got you.
Whole lot ahead of me.
my whole life's already over. I have 6 more years left. So,
Yeah.
but we won't discuss that. That's not the time for that.
You're not cool enough to be in the 27 club, Heathen. Don't even try.
Yes, I am. I'm a celebrity, remember?
But yeah, Texan became an admin in RDL in April.
Oh, you're still a baby.
Yep.
But he is a heck of an admin. And I mean, I always say I've got the best, but I feel like I got the best admins of any league. They're just the best, man. They're just the best now.
I take offense to that.
I'm just saying it. My admins always have my back on everything. I don't even have to ask half the time. They are just absolutely top notch. And the things that attract people to our league is a lot in part to our admins and the work that they do behind the scenes.
For sure. Oh, fuck. I'm tired. Oh, shit.
Wake up over there.
I am. I had a monster. I'm tired now.
Still never
Flash, ask
understand it.
questions. I'm taking a nap. Ask questions.
That's when you let Flash take over.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
to
that-
take over.
that
He never talked
monster-
anyway.
Puts you right out like NyQuil.
It does, bro. It keeps me calm when I'm already calm. I get tired.
Well,
It's just the ADHD shit.
one question:
Hey.
Are y'all looking forward to the return of Nashville for the Cup Series here? Well, I will say return, but I don't even think they ever raced at the actual track Nashville. Have they? The 1.3? I know
Yeah, they
years
did.
ago they raced at the fairgrounds.
Xfinity did. And
No,
Truck did.
Cup Series.
Truck never did. Cup never did.
Right. So that's going to be something to see. I don't know. I think that's going to be a pretty good race on Sunday.
Hoping.
Yes. I think so too.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They're running 300 laps, I think, out there.
Oh, God. Put some 305s in this bitch now.
Oh yes, I did not like the 305s when I first got the game, but I've grown to love them.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I
taken some
fucking hated
time.
them.
It's taken some time. Well, I went through all the career mode.
Same.
I went through. This game has an absolutely great career mode. I forgot to add. This career mode in this game is just outstanding. And so I went through the whole thing, and they start you out on the 305s, which I arguably feel like may be the toughest cars on the game to drive. and I fell in love with them after an entire career mode season. And
The thing is, you have to win the championship to move on. Like,
Yes.
you can't not win the championship to move on. You have to win the championship to move in the stadium trucks, which is like end of the game.
Well, yeah, in the 305s and all of them. Yeah.
I'm not crazy about the trucks. I mean, they're still cool, but I'm not a fan of the trucks. But they're still good. I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
just
it was
not-
cool of them to add those just because we don't really see a game with those in it. But yeah,
Right, yeah. Are we leaving this? Are we leaving this lobby?
yeah, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But yeah, it's
Heathen,
cool that they
when
get
we
the trucks in
do
here.
predictions here in a little bit for the Nashville week, at least the races that are yet to run.
I'm picking Ryan Priest for the truck race.
Mm.
Yeah, how convenient.
What? I know, right? I think I'm right.
But on the two that we can actually make predictions on here that
Kyle
we
Larson.
haven't seen before recording this, are you picking Kyle Larson for
All three.
all three? I think that's about right. How he's been doing lately, he probably will win all three.
Without him running three of them. No, I'm
Mhm.
talking about like the outdoor races he's been running. Kyle, actually. Oh shit! I pushed the wrong button. That's not A. That's actually dumb fuck. Speaking of Kyle Larson, he dropped merch on Wednesday for the Ohio PA Speed Week, whatever the fuck it's called. I bought a sweatshirt, and it'll be here on Monday.
Of course you
Why did I
did.
buy a sweatshirt, you ask? I don't
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
know.
I asked that.
I have a hoodie problem, and I have a shoe problem. Very bad. I buy shoes
Well,
once a week.
everyone was wondering if he would be able to secure sponsors, and we're still waiting to see. But he's got Valvoline. We know that. But all this winning lately, he's gonna have some more, and I think it might take till next season to see all that come to
next season he's gonna have
come into play,
like.
but-
Well, I'm hoping that the new NASCAR game at least has all of his spot. You know it'll have HendrickCars.com. You know it'll have the Nation's Guard car, his Daytona car. I want it to have his Bristol dirt car, and this car.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't, I'll be in that fucking HendrickCars.com car the entire season. So, I mean, not that big of a deal. I love Kyle Larson. He is literally the GOAT of NASCAR. He's won the championship this year.
So when
Um,
that prediction doesn't happen, what are you gonna say?
Well, it's not gonna be Logano, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying, I
Logano.
just we've seen these drivers
Larson.
be dominant all season. We saw it last year with Harvick and Hamlin, and
Well,
then they don't
Harvick
end up
doesn't
winning
know-
the title.
Okay, hold up.
I just,
Hamlin doesn't
been a
need
trend
to be
lately.
in that situation, okay, in that conversation, because he can make it every fucking year and always choke his way out of it somehow.
I mean,
So
that's
he
true,
doesn't
but-
deserve to be in the conversation.
Sorry, Sammy,
of-
but
Harvick's fucking dog shit. I mean, Hamlin's dog shit. He
I
thinks
won't
he's
say that.
good, but he's not. Uh-oh. My wings are on my hands. Okay, yeah!
Oh God, I got
That'd be about the only kind of wing you get with these cars. The chicken wing. It ain't gonna be a wing on this car. oh, and I'm breaking. But
Someone drove through me.
Yeah, I got spun around.
Same.
Oh boy.
These cars are not like fucking career mode.
Yeah, I know. Yikes.
Well, Flash has a win tonight under his belt finally. Speaking of Flash, he actually won. Oh, I lost it. Never mind.
I can't get pulled back out.
huh?
Never mind. I forgot you won a race last week. But that was last week.
Oh yeah, that is right. I remember seeing it on the page.
Oh yeah.
Congrats again.
It feels,
First and only-
yeah, I can't believe it's already been every week. Oh yeah, thank you.
His first and only win of the year.
Wasn't it Daytona?
No, it was
Okay.
Charlotte. It was the All Star. It didn't even count for points. It was the All Stars.
Oh, that's right. It's the All-Star race. That's right.
Yep. That was my last one. Before that was Daytona on fuel mileage, but yeah, that was All-Star. It's all right.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
gonna get another one here soon.
How are you?
Oh yeah.
I believe when I
Think I
see
need
it, though. I need a
I
pit.
think I need to. Yeah, I need to
Okay.
pit and tighten this dude up.
Yeah, I do too. I'm so loose I can't even drive it.
Turning left me more than right in these damn cars. Right than right left in these damn cars. It's funny. But what is the thing you're most looking forward to this season in IRDO? Both you guys.
You can go first, Tex, if you want to.
Other than losing the championship to Heathen. I'm kidding.
There you go.
I'm not running for the championship. I can't.
I don't know. I would have to say just having fun. Kind of like what we did last season.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna got touched by the freaking fox.
Yeah, I need to tighten this up.
Yeah, same.
Well, Tex and you might think of some more. I got a few. We're doing something new. We're doing new post-race interviews.
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah, my man Texan is in charge of them. He is actually doing the interviews for us. So we started that at our clash at Daytona. We started them, and they're really good. Texan's really good at it. So I'm
Awesome.
looking forward to that.
I wasn't too good at Daytona when I got kicked out. With
Actually, I have a
20 to
question
go.
for you. Are you ready? You ready to ask me questions on Monday?
What's
I'm
up?
sorry.
You ready to interview me on Monday?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm not.
I've already got the questions made out. We're good to go.
What? Already?
Oh yeah, we've
yeah.
got questions. Yeah, we've already got some good questions. He does different ones. Yep.
Oh, that's pretty good. Wow.
The other
like that.
thing that I'm looking forward to this season in RDL is visiting some tracks that we didn't visit in season 1 of the trucks. Just like the plate tracks, we didn't do unbelievably we didn't do any plate tracks in season 1 of the trucks just because a lot of our drivers didn't feel comfortable. Didn't have much experience with drafting and things, so we practiced it some off and on, but we didn't actually race a true race at the plate tracks. And I'm extremely excited about Talladega because we have someone very special, Ethan is special, but we also have another special person that's maybe coming for the Talladega race. But we're the other thing of the tracks that we haven't visited. We didn't go to tracks like Richmond is one we didn't go to.
Yeah, fuck that place.
Yeah, we didn't go to Richmond. We're going this season.
God
We
damn it.
we didn't do any road courses, and we're doing Watkins Glen this. And I think it's after the All-Star race. We're going there, and we are going.
You're doing Canadian Tire too. You're doing that this week.
Yep. We're doing Canadian Tire, celebrating the international in our name. And we're just going to a few tracks like Richmond that we did not go to the first season. Mainly also our drivers have more experience now too. So, and we're going to Martinsville, which I got overruled on that one and forced to put it on the schedule. So we're going to Martinsville.
Okay, who said they wanted that race? I'm gonna kick them in the head.
It was voted on.
Who voted yes? Because I'll make sure they get putted on Monday into turn 1.
I will tell you off the air.
I'm assuming one's in this fucking party right now.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I keep accusing people in the chat from time to time about Martinsville. That I'm gonna come looking for them. But we had 19 races in the first season, and this season we have 26 counting the championship
It was
race.
fun as
So
hell too last season.
yeah, we had a great time. Heathen, you were awesome. We're expecting to have just as much fun or more fun this season than the Cup cars.
Cup cars are more fun.
Well, a lot of people have asked me, you're developing a league. Why are y'all running Cup cars? Well, we were going to do Xfinity cars, but I personally feel like the Xfinity cars
Harder.
are harder to drive for a lot of people. I know.
Well, they're harder, and also like it's a mix. 'Cause yes, they're harder, but they're also like more fun to drive.
Yeah, I love the Xfinity. I started out in the Xfinity cars when I started out in the Lightning series, and they were hard as
No, it
crap for me
hurts.
to drive. But once I got used to the Xfinity cars, I really liked them, and it was cool. But
Yeah, they're so
now
blocky sometimes. It's hard to get
they
used
they
to.
do feel blocky. Yeah. So
Yeah.
in 2022, which will be in the new game by then, I'm not sure what we will do, but what I would like to do is a series. I would like to do trucks and Xfinity at the same time, something like that.
Do
We're
alternate
going
weeks.
to probably we're going to vote. We're going to vote on tracks for the third season. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put out all the tracks in a poll.
God damn,
and
Fox.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Upside down.
And the most votes
boy.
win. So
Joker win this race? What the fuck?
Nah, it ain't
Flash
gonna
light
happen.
down,
I'm in
by
the
the way.
wall, and I can't.
I accidentally disconnected actually. So
oh no.
What a bum.
I slid into that wall, and I didn't know what hit me.
Me?
Yeah, you hit me. That's right. You did hit me.
So I
That's a
lost
good
the lead.
point. Yeah. I couldn't get turned around. I couldn't get back on the
Oh, there
track.
goes Joker.
I'm like working my wheel right now.
Oh yeah, these will work you good. These cars will.
Run D-Wall. Okay. I'm in D-Wall. I think he just died. Oh, shoot. I'm in D-Wall again.
And then I guess the third big thing that I'm excited about in our DL this season is we have a bunch of new drivers. Like we only had like 6 or 7 drivers, full-time drivers the first season. We've got like 14 for this new season.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be interesting to have more cars on the track. And, it's Daytona was a blast.
I'd also love to shout out that you're the only league that I know that has a female driver in the field.
Yes, and we love that. We are pro everyone.
Oh, and other than I don't know what league Stickerman's in, but I know that I know your league for sure is one of the only few leagues that has a female driver in it,
We could be
and that is
adding a second.
prestigious.
We could be adding a second female down the road. I'm not sure yet.
Come on, Flash.
But we
nice
just love
one.
it. All the diversity that we can have, I feel like you said, is very prestigious because pretty much male dominated. Don't want to go much further than that, but a male dominated sport like NASCAR, it's great to have diversity in it because the more diversity you have, the more it's going to grow outward, and the more people you'll have playing the games, watching the races, etc. So I'm an advocate for it.
Oh yeah. I will say though, Flash, you are a female, and I could pass as any gender or anything really. I could pass the fucking dog, cat, a
Space
fucking,
alien.
Yeah, that. So if any league needs a space alien, I got you. Or a dying elephant. I can do that for you too.
God.
Or a dying whale or something dying. It's fine. I can do any of them voices.
Anything.
You joining back, Flash?
I am joining back.
Are you
yes.
joining, Flash?
Oh God. Bringing that voice on the podcast, are you?
No. Apparently, I don't know if you know this, Fox. I have very, very bad what the fuck is it called? Split personality disorder. What the fuck is it called?
No.
Wow.
What, not the
surprised.
first 10 seconds of meeting you at all, heathen?
It took me a
What do you
while.
mean? What do you mean? I don't have that. I'm one person all the time. What? You tell me I'm not?
No.
Joker's like, fuck this track.
No, I didn't get my preset in.
Okay, I love
Oh, I
it.
didn't even.
Eldora.
I didn't even change mine.
Eldora is so fun on this game.
Ow,
Oh, sorry.
ow, ow, ow,
Oops.
ow, my
Didn't mean to
balls.
hit you. Didn't mean to hit you.
Hers might be alright.
Ooh. Oh boy.
But yeah, while we're just sitting here messing around, let's do actual. We can do the predictions now for
We have to go
Xfinity
over
and Cup
CRL
this
week.
We can do that too. We can do it after. We can do predictions real quick.
No. We keep. I don't know. No. Stay on topic, Flash.
Me stay on topic. Okay.
Yeah, you
Sure.
stay on topic, Flash. You don't ever stay on topic.
I know.
Like, I don't know why.
Which topic do you want to stay on?
Oh, I
Your
just
multiple
turned around.
personalities, or you?
No, I want you to. We go to CRL week.
Okay,
Yes,
well, we can do
yes, week.
CRL week first, then heathen.
Okay, who won the truck race in PSES?
The truck
At
race,
Iowa.
PDSCS.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember who won the race either.
Shit. Fuck. Shit. I know Fungus won the Xfinity race.
Fungus won the Xfinity race, yes.
No, it was. I forget. It was Target, wasn't it? That won the truck race?
Yes, that's right. I don't know
I
how I
don't
forgot that. Our boy Chevy almost won that race. Chevy man from CRL almost won his first race in PSES.
I don't know who the fuck won the cup race though.
Target Target beat Chevy by 0.2 of a second. One more lap, Target said it himself. Chevy would have beat him. It was a good battle between those two. Had to jog my memory on that. We've had 5 races since then. So
Yeah.
after that,
I think X might have won. That sounds like something X would do. I don't know who won the cup race. It was someone won the truck race. I'll look later.
in the cup race.
After this left.
I will look right now.
Wait, you in the lead?
Not seeing any results though, but
Y'all talking about CRL or?
Yes.
PSES.
Oh, PSCS. Oh, okay. No, I don't have that.
From
but
Wednesday.
I did have a CRL one that I saw a few minutes ago, but didn't see PSCS. I mean,
Yeah,
I
we're not
saw
sure
it on
who,
Rocks. I saw
one
on
on
Rocks
Wednesday,
page
they-
tonight that it was.
We were broadcasting Wednesday, or I was, and Heathen was driving Wednesday in our Daytona 500, and apparently they didn't have a broadcaster over in PSES then, so we don't have any record of who won, and well, that's a first.
I know. Like, it's weird. I'm scrolling to the fucking community page right now, trying to find it. Wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? Cowboys Nation won the 500. Okay. It's around here somewhere.
You spoiled it, Heathen. We're supposed to say that in a minute.
What are you talking about? I didn't say shit.
But yeah, you mentioned Idyllic Fungus. He won his first race in PSES in the Xfinity Series. He did a great job. He was fast all week at Iowa. I know that. He was fast in the trucks. And it looking like, I believe, he might have ran the Cup race as well with these guys, from what I can tell with our
He
chat here.
might have won. Wait, I have Fungus on Facebook. Hold on. I know damn well he posted something about it. He always
He did
does.
for Wednesday. Or, excuse me, for Tuesday. He did.
Idyllic Fungus won Tuesday night and Iowa in the Xfinity cars. His birthday was actually yesterday, so happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday, Fungus. Yep.
You know, he did not post
See,
anything about.
if we knew who won Wednesday, we would have never known it was his birthday yesterday. So this all works out.
Yeah, but I guess no, there's not records of the cup race. Yeah, but
All
we can
right,
go to
so we'll
CRL
give the
now.
win to.
Target.
I'll say I won that race. Woo!
You did? Okay, whatever.
All right, we'll give it to Cap. How about that? Cap on the cover.
Yes, Cap. Good job, Cap.
Good job on your
First
win,
ever
Cap.
win.
He might have. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure somebody would have congratulated him in the chat if he did.
100%. 100 fucking percent.
Yeah, I already know. We would have heard about that too if he had won. But he won in my book, so Cap won. All right. On
At
to
least wasn't
CRL.
Blaze.
You don't know that, but
Shit. Well, at least it wasn't Blaze.
yeah, it was
So
Cap. All right.
yesterday, not yesterday. This is Friday night. We're doing this as always, but Wednesday night. Oh my god, Flash takeover. I am losing.
Yeah,
my brain.
on Wednesday
I have
afternoon
so
night,
badly this afternoon. That's fine.
for our Daytona 500, we had the first race, obviously Daytona 500 for CRL, and you might have said it earlier if people were listening on this podcast, but Cowboy Nation came away with the win in the season opener, starting his season off strong with a push by Heathen right here.
Yeah,
win.
could have won, but I didn't.
Yep, you
Didn't
pushed
feel
Cowboy, you
like
stuck
winning.
with him like you said you would. And
Yeah, I told him. I told him the night before that I wasn't gonna pull out on him.
I know he was ecstatic. He did a great job.
I was,
Um,
bro. If you watch my stream back, I was fucking screaming, bro. At him, I was like,
Yes.
Daytona fucking 500, let's go.
I was excited too. I was pretty pumped watching that on stream. Not gonna lie,
It was nice
awesome.
to push a teammate to. And mind you, we're at Hendrick, by the way.
Yes.
And Hendrick drivers won 2 of the 3 races this week. So, you know, I could have won all 3, but stupid fucking mistakes in the Xfinity race halted that. So,
Yeah.
but they go to the
Um,
Xfinity race
Talking about that, yes.
where a
we,
rookie won in his second
yeah.
ever Zero start
In
because he
a,
technically ran the 500 in the 6 car. He also ran the 6 car in the Xfinity race. You want to say his name?
yeah, and a really good showing by Dustro. He got his first win in his first start in the Xfinity Series. Came out of nowhere in that 6 Whataburger. Chevrolet did a great job. I mean, it surprised the hell out of us up in the booth. We, me and Train, who you will be hearing from possibly next week.
Don't
the
give me.
podcast.
Don't say guess before I. Don't do that.
Well, it would be more of a cameo appearance because we got to introduce him to everyone here on the podcast as our new commentator with the
Speaking of
great job.
Train, unmute your mic.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do it now and get it over with.
Let's see if he's here. He might.
Train. Choo choo. Yep. I saw his mic.
Take a choo choo. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Oh, hell
First
yeah.
words you fucking said was, God damn it. It's my thing.
That's the only way to do it.
Howdy, y'all.
But you wanna introduce yourself and what you do for Zero?
Hey,
Real quick.
I'm B-Train Wall. I am the new co-announcer to 3 Flashes. It's been a lot of fun with 3 Flashes. I hope to get to know him more, and it's been a lot of
Oh,
fun.
you will. You'll get to
Oh, yeah.
see you get to hear how much of a bad person he is.
Oh yeah, terrible man.
No, he's a little too innocent. I think you got an innocent
Innocent,
guy
my
over there.
fucking butt cheeks.
I fooled him even. I fooled him.
Oh my, you fooled him. He thinks you're innocent. Oh my god, holy shit. Oh my.
Oh,
See, Fox knows that's different. That's not right.
Yeah.
Hey, you know
Hey,
why,
stupid.
Flash? You know why he knows that?
Hmm.
I think one of the first times that he talked to you was the launch night of SRX, and that's when you are fucking being a dumb fuck.
No,
So-
I wasn't. That was a different night.
Same thing.
No, that was
Still
a different
drunk.
night. No, I wasn't. Not that night.
I would have been different that one, Chief. I think you were
I
fucking
was
beyond
not. I was
drunk.
not on that Thursday there, sir. When we played
Fine,
that
you were
game.
fine. You were just like beyond wasted on drugs.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
But Train, it's nice to have you on board. I watched back the streams. I will not be watching this one back though because of Heat 5's retarded, stupid servers.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got fucking touched because
But
of
I
stupid
want to
ass
say, Train, it's been
servers.
awesome so far up in the booth, man, and I think we're gonna have a great season. Said that
Yeah,
on the
y'all
stream
definitely
tonight as
will.
well. And since you're here, Train, I guess we all can talk about the race from tonight and
Let's not.
that race. Hell yeah!
So we're gonna highlight first Heathen making a big mistake. I bet he was sitting there getting his
I didn't
tire
make it.
pressures
I
up
didn't.
there,
I actually
and he
didn't make a
forgot to
mistake at
push
all.
A.
I didn't actually.
That's
It
what I
actually
called
rendered-
out on the stream.
It registered I pitted, and it just said "fuck you" and didn't hit me.
That's what
Yeah,
they
it's
all
just-
say.
Yeah.
So you
that's
could
what I
watch
was
my stream.
thinking.
It literally said I was fucking pitting. And
I
it just
actually
said
want to see
no.
that then because
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that
I'm on free
really would
flashes
suck.
in this
I
one.
would be pissed.
I was only fucking like 8 laps
Right.
down.
I know that happened to me in Heat 4. So
I only
mean,
finished, and I only finished 4 laps down though. 5 technically because I fucking stopped, but I only finished 4 laps down.
Well, and we got to call out that very good sportsmanship move again by Jay Grant to push you around
Oh,
the
yeah,
track when you're out of
100%,
fuel at
Oh
like
yeah,
30
that
miles
was
an hour.
like,
He pushed you and kept you
I
going.
was a
And
15, and he got me, because
But
when we started stage 2, I was out. I ran out coming to the line, stage 1. So I had no fuel in the fucking car whatsoever. I was outie. So yeah, it was Jay Grant with. He doesn't run for points in the truck series, so. And like he said in the interview, I've helped him out quite a bit with his grassroots setups for customs, and he's like just paying the favor. It's tough. Shows the family aspect they have over here in Zero. Everybody helps each other out when if they can. Like he gave up the draft and 3 laps to help me. He didn't have to do that. I could have been like, I could have left, joined the booth, and got an interview. But respect to Grant as always. Like, man's a fucking god for that. But I will say I pushed 2 people to wins this week. By the way, you know that, Flash?
yeah.
I was
you,
the heir of 2 wins this week.
Seemed like you dedicated to helping people this week instead of trying to get the win. It's
It's
definitely-
Daytona. I said I don't want no
That's-
fucking Daytona wins.
that's a new heathen.
He doesn't like Daytona wins anymore. He then has had his one in each fucking series Daytona wins, and he doesn't want no more.
Yeah, I guess once you win the 500, it's kind of like, all right, well,
Pointless.
whatever. Yeah.
Just another fucking win. I don't need it. I literally told Cowboy, you can let's mega mushroom. I said I don't need this race. Like I don't need the cup win. Obviously I would ideally like it, but I'm like I don't need it. Like
But
it's not something I ever need.
talking about a night's race though, that fuel saving by Chase Streamer, that is me and Trey,
Oh.
we thought it was Drake
Yeah.
in the race. He finished second, and his son pushed him, Drake Jr., aka Super Shifter.
I actually, you know what's funny about that? I don't know if he said in the interview. I actually paid him to change his name, by the way.
Yes, I believe.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he did say it in the interview. Yeah,
Yeah, I literally paid him the $10 to change his name.
that's awesome.
Because I was tired of seeing Enter Drake. I want to see Super Shifter.
It fits him well. I told him that too. It fits him great. Super
This
Shifter.
Frickin' truck is going to piss
Sure will
me
be
off.
talking to him a lot. We gotta have him on the podcast one night too.
If he's not in bed. Or if his dad doesn't ground him. For
Oh.
beating him in the track.
I
told
hope he,
I told
hears
Drake
you say
Sr.
that.
I was like, you need to ground him if he beats you this year. Jake likes the idea.
I'm sure he does. Drake Senior, that is. He's awesome. He's.
Yeah, we love Drake. He's gonna get a win this year. Calling it.
Oh yeah. I said that too tonight on the broadcast.
Did we even say he won the fucking truck race, by the way? Chase Dreamer won the race.
Yeah, I said it for a second, and then we started talking about the Drakes. But yes, Chase Dreamer, fuel saving. He won by 10 seconds too, and we didn't even know it until we saw the results. And I was
And
like, okay, Chase
I
won.
actually, you want to know something surprising, Flash? I did not know that you can go 200 mile an hour in a preset in trucks, by the way. But I fucking did.
Enough draft, yeah.
No,
Y'all
it was
rolling
literally
around there at one point.
no, it was literally only me. It was whenever Chase was saving them laps. He backed off of Keeves, and I was backed off of him. I got both their suck, like the real good sucky.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
What the crap?
and I was going like 204, and I smacked him in the ass with my suck. I sucked him in the ass pretty much.
Yeah, I knew you were
Um,
going there with that. That's yeah.
And yeah,
Oh.
it was fun.
You said you were at 204 though.
Yeah, on a preset in
Yeah,
trucks.
A smoking in a preset in trucks for sure.
Imagine I kept that speed. I was running 45 that race. I ran a low 46. Imagine I actually got to not
Hey,
have
what
to
is the
touch
all-time
Chase.
truck lap at Daytona?
Way faster than us. They do it in high draft.
Yeah.
High draft and like 10 people in a line. No possible anyways you're getting it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Since y'all are here, Joker, Fox, Train. That's what y'all could do with us this week. What y'all didn't do with us last time you were. You didn't do this last time you were here, Fox. You get to do picks for us this week.
Yes.
Yep.
Everybody
Yeah, I
here
think
gets to do them.
Yeah, I did them last time.
Oh fuck. Well,
Well, I
you're doing them
still- I-
again this week.
Well,
Yeah.
you can do them
Yeah,
again.
still-
Texan gets to
yeah.
do them, and Train even gets to do them.
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
want to. That's cool. Yes, sir.
All right.
So for the truck race, I said I picked Ryan Preece.
Yeah. Well, okay. We all pick Ryan Priest. All right.
No, y'all
Yeah.
didn't pick Ryan Preece. I already picked Ryan Preece.
Yeah. We had the situation with John Hunter Nemechek too.
Hey, I actually didn't know he won the race, by the way. That time. This time I know he won the race.
Yeah, that's right. Last time you kind of did, but didn't. You didn't, but did, I guess.
I just want to
Um,
KBM trucks one.
But Xfinity will be a pick though.
Gregson.
Okay.
Before anybody fucking picks him this week, like last week, party. Sorry, dirty.
Do you want to do an underdog as well, or you just want to do your one pick?
Underdog. Shit. And
And since we have so many of us making picks tonight, we can pick the same drivers if y'all want to, just to make it a little bit easier.
who the hell's on the? Oh, Ty Gibbs. No, Kyle Busch.
That's an underdog.
Oh, let me look this. I need to look up. Hold on. Let me.
What about AJ Allmendinger?
He's not a thingy.
That's technically with any oval. I guess he's an underdog.
Yeah,
In a way.
yeah, any oval, but I think it's a new track. I think he can. He's shown that he can be fast at new tracks, like we saw at Coda. Even though it's a road course, I get it, but I think he can show some potential at this track.
Well, I'm feeling it. All right, so that's you want to pick him as your underdog then, right, Train?
Yes, big underdog.
Okay.
Oh, that's fucked up. Almonding was third fastest in practice today.
Now pick your main. Who you think?
No, I'll pick my backup right now. Tyler Reddick and Jordan Anderson's a 31 car.
That is an underdog. Okay, yeah, because he's not like Kyle Busch that jumps in it and you expect him to win. Tyler Reddick's driving a truck that's, a car that's not one of the best on the track. You wouldn't really say it's a Jordan Anderson one. So it's, 15th probably. You would expect that
He's
truck
18th
or that car.
fast right
I don't
now.
know why I keep saying truck, but that car to run. So
Okay, it was
Yeah, I
Kyle
think if
Busch,
he gets a
Harrison
top
Burton,
10,
AJ Allmendinger, Dipshit, Hemrick, Austin Cindric, Josh Berry, Herbst, Brandon Jones, Tommy Joe Martin's ninth.
Yeah.
Brian
So
Sieg, Myatt Snyder, Gregson, Allmendinger, Al Geyer, sorry. Austin Hill, Justin Haley, Will Rogers in 26, Jeb Burton, Tyler Reddick, Moffitt, Weatherman, Yaley, Clements, Timmy Hill, Buford, Starr, Parsons, Annette, Brandon Brown, Curry, Vargas, Harris, Howard, Earnhardt, Bassett, Little, Castle, the GOAT,
Chad Fincham.
Alex LeBay, Josh Williams, Joe Graff, Matt Mills, Greg Gording. Guess who was last?
Natalie Decker by half
Natalie
second.
Decker.
Wait,
By over
is
half
for
a second.
is this practice today?
Yes.
Okay.
So who would you pick then, Train, as your main? You picked Allmendinger as your underdog. Who you
Decker
thinking
has,
for?
Decker has to make the
Kind of
fucking
another
field.
underdog, but this is kind of expected if you know me. Josh Berry.
Okay.
I'm kind of a Josh Berry fan for some reason. I don't know.
The fanboy. Okay,
No,
Joker, you're
I think
next.
he's gonna run good. I think he is.
Yeah,
He's
he's
got
a
shot
good
to-
driver. He's consistent, and I'm happy with him.
Joker, you're next. Who you pick?
I'm gonna have to go with Maine Kyle Busch.
Can't do that. Sorry. There's a Kyle Busch rule. You cannot pick Kyle Busch.
Yeah, it's the Cowboys rule. We don't
Freaking man.
well, we don't, but just because I mean like he probably will win. So
Yeah,
like,
that's the problem.
Hey, speaking of, if Kyle Busch does win, though, he said like 3 years ago, or 4 years ago now, that when he gets 100 Xfinity wins, he's retiring from Xfinity. If he wins tomorrow, well, today now, there'll be his 100th Xfinity win.
what
which
we
means
always
he
do
will
is because of
never
that issue
be
with
in the Xfinity Series ever again.
God.
well, what we do is if Kyle Busch wins, then whoever's drivers finishes closest behind, like second or whatever, or closest behind him is means you're right, pretty much.
We don't count the Xfinity. We only counted one. That was last week. We had a bet up. Speaking of, with third,
Yeah.
I actually won that.
Well,
bet.
we don't keep track. We keep track kind of. We just don't have a bet normally, like we did last week. That was fun.
No, in seriousness though, my main would be Austin Cindric.
Okay.
Underdog, I'm gonna say Harrison Burton.
Okay.
Second fastest in qualifying practice. Harrison Burton.
Well, it's
Underdog.
Underdog.
I would say he is for this track though, most likely.
He's
Um,
second fastest.
That's all right. That brings us to Fox though for your pick on who you think's gonna win, and then your underdog.
I'm gonna go with Allmendinger for the win, for the main one, and then for the underdog, I'm gonna go for Brett Moffitt.
Okay.
Hey, I
And
like
got-
that.
I like
Yeah, he's
that
got-
Moffitt pick. Yeah.
Yeah, he's only got
Not
one
bad.
top five, but
All right. So I guess it
See,
comes
I'm
to me.
I'm picking Ty Gibbs without Ty Gibbs being in the field.
Yeah, there you go. He'll probably win some. For my main, then I will go with I'm just gonna go with. I mean, both these picks aren't gonna really be like mains, but anyway, Justin Haley for my main pick, and then my underdog, I'm gonna go with Jeremy Clements.
No one picked Algier. Bruh.
I
That was gonna be my
Allgaier
pick, and then I
last
was like,
week, but that'll bring us to Cup, and
Larson.
probably a lot more options on this.
damn.
All right, so yep, Larson is your main. We already know that, and then
Chase Elliott. I'm kidding. That Gibbs. No, I'm kidding. Now who is my backup? Definitely not fucking Christopher. Fuck you, Bill. I still haven't forgot about fucking the Bristol Dirt. I haven't forgotten. I just killed a guy in SX, by the way.
oh, Chad Fincham's in the
Um,
field. Oh shit, he's gonna win.
You pick him. I'm gonna go with Austin Dillon though. My backup.
Okay.
Austin does have experience here. He ran the
That's a
He ran back
What?
when they did Xfinity there. Still,
Yeah, I like that. All right.
That's
Who's
an
next?
3 and
on the
5.
picks?
that's an
Yeah,
underdog.
awesome. Yeah,
Really?
awesome. Yeah,
I didn't think that'd be an underdog. In my mind,
that is an underdog. He hasn't won a lot. He's won at plate tracks and one fucking not plate track.
Yeah, but I still think it's underdog.
Fine,
yeah,
Ty
could
Dillon.
be so. No,
He's even
that's a
racing.
true underdog.
Austin's the underdog.
I mean, who the
but-
fuck picked? Hold on. You picked fucking. Who the fuck did you pick for Xfinity?
I ain't saying because he's about to criticize me.
Exactly. So shut your whore mouth.
All right, my picks are like always. I'm always gonna pick Alex Bowman. Then since
Trash.
he wants to pick a kind of fake underdog, I'm gonna put Tyler Reddick in there. But as my
That's
true
the underdog,
underdog, as a true underdog, I am picking Daniel Suarez. I really like Daniel Suarez. He's been like super consistent in recent weeks. We see him up front every other race. Like he's shown true potential. So I really want to see that Trackhouse team get a win and get a nice good sponsor for next season.
Well, it's very possible. It very is. I mean, they've been running
Speaking
great.
of Trackhouse, they don't have a charter for next year because Spire sold their charter to Collie Racing, who's going full-time cup race, 2 cars next year.
Mm-hmm.
And then GMS is racing cup next year, which I have no fucking clue why they didn't even but it's fine. When they've realized they done fucked up a run, they'll understand. But Fox, who you got for cup?
Well, I'm gonna pick Truex because I picked him to win the championship, so I'm picking him. And then I was going to pick Suarez, but I guess I'm gonna go with somebody else. I'm gonna go. This one is really bad, but I'm gonna go with Cole Custer.
Oh yeah, that whole team is fucking underdogs right now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of, actually, someone better pick that fucking Gravedigger car win, by the way, because that Gravedigger car wins, bro, it's over for life.
It's a beautiful car. Yes.
Not kind. First time I saw it, I kind of busted a little bit.
Yes. Me too.
God.
I love Monster Jam anyway.
You don't understand what I said, did you?
Yeah, I did. I did the same thing.
I nutted
Yeah.
I know what you said. Okay?
profusely.
I agree with you.
I
agree
drained
with
my
you.
ball sack because of that.
Oh God, is this going on the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Flash, who do you
You
pick?
realize we're at 2 hours, right?
Are we? Oh well.
Oh, that's only 2 hours. Oh, we got another hour to go then.
Oh fuck you. I'm good.
No. All right. So my main pick is, since it's been just a couple races, I'm gonna pick Logano for my main.
No,
and-
you say it
and-
right.
but
You say
there's
you say his name right.
Logano.
No, Logano.
Okay,
God.
Logano. Fine, Logano.
Yes. No,
Because he
Logano.
actually has a lot of past experience there running when he ran the Xfinity cars, but that's been, a while, but he's actually been on the track before, and it's a unique shaped racetrack, and every time we come to a new track or this kind of a 1.3 mile, this season he's ran good. The mile and a halves have been pretty shit for him, but I think he'll run good at this kind of track with this package and everything, so I'm picking him. And then the underdog, I'm going to go with Ross Chastain, because he also has some experience at Nashville over the years, so I'm going to go with him.
I like that pick.
I'm surprised no one
Thanks.
picked fucking Kyle Busch.
Or Ryan Preece is an underdog, I will say too. But
Yeah.
I was between him and Ross, but I went with Ross just because I think he's got the better equipment as well too, in comparison to Daughtry's equipment. So JTG's. So, I think it's gonna be a good race overall, though. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Did anybody not go for guesses, by the way? picks. 'Cause I am slightly stupid.
Well, we know you're slightly stupid, but that's okay. We still love you.
Alright, fuck you.
Hey, I was
Fuck you,
gonna
buddy.
say it, but he got it for me. Thank you.
Did Joker even go for picks? For Cup?
No.
I think he's
No,
asleep
I
though.
think he's asleep. Yeah, he's asleep, dude.
I'm
Joker.
here. I'm here.
Do
Okay,
pick
so what
for
are your
Cup.
picks for cups then?
Maine, I'm gonna have to go William Byron.
William
Okay.
Clyde?
Interesting.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
He ain't very good today.
No.
No,
Dude,
Yeah.
finished that
today.
fucking last.
Yeah.
Buck's gonna change for him. Buck's gonna change for him.
I think so too.
Underdog, I'm gonna say Kurt Busch.
Hey, I
Yeah, I
like
like
it.
that. Yes.
Mhm.
I just about chose him. Yep, I like that one.
I like Kurt. He's a good guy.
Yes.
It's also fun to go back to look at his CO2 years where he just cusses every other word. And,
Oh, yeah.
Fuckity
Oh, yeah.
fuck,
He makes radioactive so much fun over the
Oh,
years looking
dude.
back on some.
Yeah. That 51 car was not good to him.
Oh yeah, that was a rough season for him. Well, you know, it also pisses him off looking back when he drove the 78 and then Truex goes and when he drove the 78 wins the title with it after a
78
couple
wins the championship.
Yeah. Well, seems like he's chilled out a lot, though. He's nowhere near what he was. He's chilled out a ton, so we hope
guess
that
age
Kyle
and
can do the same
A little bit of
thing.
wisdom will do that to you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's called
think
getting
Kyle will
old.
too.
Called
Yep.
Getting old.
He's not old, you're old.
Yeah.
When you got more concerning things like your back hurting and your hip coming out of
Yes.
socket, then worrying about.
That's right. Yeah. And your bones ache when you sit in that car that long like that, and you get starting getting a little bit of age on you.
Yeah. You don't want to piss your team off because you know they're gonna have to help you out the car.
Yep.
Hiya, can y'all help me? I'm stuck in the car.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
I'm Ryan New, I'm too fat to get out the car.
Oh, boy. Like,
He's not
Ryan
he's
Newman.
fat. He just doesn't have a neck, so he can't turn his head right to get out the car.
Exactly.
Get
He
out
doesn't know how to get, he's too
his son's device and stuff.
he doesn't know how to like English. Like he is too stylish.
Every time I
The
think of
trucks.
Rod Newman, though, in all seriousness, I still think back to that crash, and I thought he was gone, or at least hurt really bad.
toast.
Oh yeah.
He was dead.
I think for a second he was. I mean, and it had to have, at least for a split second, maybe brain dead or something from that hit. I mean, it
He was
knocked the
brain
hell out
dead.
of him.
He didn't fucking move.
He was unconscious, but I don't know about brain
He
dead.
didn't
But, you know,
move.
he took a shot though. I knew that.
Hence the term brain damage. Steve, I thought you were smarter than I was.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
Don't say
man.
drugs.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You drugs,
Shit happens. Maybe I am getting old.
Yeah, you're old. You're really old. How do you feel?
Old.
Fair enough, I guess.
How do you feel?
Young.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say confused.
That too. I'm always confused though. Don't fucking worry about it.
Oh, we know.
You don't even fucking know me.
he's learning fast.
Yeah, I'm a fast learner. I
I'm
know
a
who to
fast.
talk crap on.
Yeah, you're gonna learn it's not a good idea. But
That's why he
sometimes
gets
it is.
flamed up. He gets flamed up. That's why it's fun.
Oh,
Kind of
yeah.
like how
Most
you
time.
remember that Cardinal guy. You remember him? He get me flamed up. He does. I'm doing the same thing to you.
you blocked him yesterday because he was talking shit, but you talk shit right back to him. I didn't understand all of that issue, but it's okay. It's day.
We have a history, okay?
I can tell.
Me and
He
Ethan
ruined
have
a
a history
perfectly
too.
good week.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, we have history in bed.
Yeah. Yep.
What's wrong?
Children.
Speaking
Oh,
of
you
bed,
think that I'm lying? Me and Flash have like done stuff before.
This is going on podcast, dude. People are gonna hear this.
I don't give a fuck. They know.
Hey, it's all good.
well, it ain't the
It's all
first time
good.
you even said that on the damn podcast. I know that.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Yeah. They
all-
know we
it's all
fuck
good.
all the time.
Oh
All
God,
good.
man. Now you
Oh,
are getting
God.
graphic, but that's all right.
He's putting
What
an
are you
image to it. He said,
Yeah. It happens, I guess.
Flash, close it out. It's time.
Oh, you sure? You don't want to add anything else to that?
I mean, I can, but I don't think you want me to.
I don't know. Depends. No, I always love this part of the week though. Just sit here,
Do you?
get some guests on, talk for a while, and just bullshit about the week coming up. Make some predictions that I always get wrong.
You've never got a fucking thing right, you fucking idiot.
I don't know why I always pick the gun every time I pick him. He doesn't win.
Cause you're an idiot!
Yeah, it's all right.
he picks the dumbest guy in NASCAR. What do you expect?
Well, he picks like the fastest guy in NASCAR history. Like,
Dude, I mean, it disappoints me every single time when someone says, sliced bread win the race. I'm like, come on, Mark Martin, why'd you have to say that? You make me disappointed every time someone says it.
Yeah,
well,
I don't refer to him
sliced
as that
bread
nickname.
beats him. Beat Mark Martin to
A
Pocono.
little bit of trivia though. Do you know who gave him that nickname?
Mark Martin.
No, Mark Martin said he wanted him to drive for him when he was like 14, and he could drive in the Cup Series like a few years off there, Mark. But no, it was actually Randy LaJoy, Corey's dad.
Yeah,
you know,
Corey.
Xfinity
I was
champion
ready
was
to
Busch
answer
Series
that question.
because him and
Corey
Corey
LaJoy's
were
dad.
friends growing up and stuff. Now he drives for Penske and Corey drives for Spire.
Wait, so you're
But-
telling me that Mark Martin didn't come up with that? He's not the one that called him sliced bread?
No, Randy did.
but
Randy
he said he
Orton
was-
did.
Oh, it makes me feel so
Randy-
much better about being a
Randy
Mark Martin
LaJoy.
fan.
I don't know.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, you're so
Mm.
stupid.
Same
Asshole.
person, right?
Yeah, same person.
Yeah, they're both old. It's fine. Flash, what's the thing for the title for the podcast? Since we're on the spot.
You want me to title the podcast in the podcast?
Yup.
This is getting very meta. I don't know what to tell you on that.
Shit. Okay, you better tell me tomorrow though.
But, I'll have something for you.
Don't say drugs unlimited, okay?
I'm thinking it needs to be called that. I mean, going off the wall here, you might as well call it that.
Off the wall. Off the wall podcast.
Okay, there you go.
That's a name for a podcast, actually.
Hey,
So it
hey,
is.
if
For
anybody
the whole
uses off the wall,
podcast. Yeah.
anyone uses off the wall podcast, I will be suing the fuck out of you.
Trademarked already. Y'all hearing this? It's already trademarked.
You paid $300 to trademark that already? Dang.
Flash, you wanna make the whatever I said podcast?
Off the wall.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Off of the wall and have it do what I fucking want. Up. Coming soon to a theater near you. Thank you.
Yeah, and on that note, I
Yeah.
think it is about time to end this here. So,
Hey,
we'll put
Fox,
Ethan to bed.
hey, Fox, since you've been the most avid supporter of this podcast, I'm gonna give you the honors of closing this fucking podcast out.
Wow, you first do it to
Yes.
Flash, then you say fuck you, Flash, and move it to Fox. Wow,
I would
way to
rather
go,
Fox do
heathen.
it too, though. I gotta give it to him. But yes, fuck you, Ethan, but give it to Fox.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Okay. Okay. On behalf of Three Flashes and Heathen. Peace out.
Northeast Texas Storm Chasers is a small group made up of 5 chasers throughout the Northeast Texas region. Cover any and all severe weather events that affect their area, no matter if they are out in the field or behind a phone on the couch. You can guarantee that this group keep you and your family safe and prepared for all modes of severe weather. For more info and or questions, please visit their Facebook page, Northeast Texas Storm Changers, and be sure to click that like button. Thank you for supporting our podcast.
I'm in the stew, I'm tryna floss when I'm never home, never home. And I've been feeling lonely, lonely, lonely. Yeah, I've been feeling lonely, lonely.